Not what it do not. What it do not. Now I don't even see no live stream. That ain't let's see. What it do? Okay, now y'all can hear me. Oh my mama. We back, matter of fact. What it do not. Do this one time. Let's do this one time. Let's do this one time. Oh my mama. Oh, gotta read those like. We back. Can y'all hear me? Oh my mama. Just have to reset everything. Like somebody said. And we don't stop shooting around here until somebody dead. I heard they put the dope on somebody head. I don't know. Please tell me why they had to kill him. I don't know. It's murder in my city.
This is murder in my city. Murder in my city. Yeah. Gotta watch who you hang with. Hadn't been around the block, they on that same shit. Yeah. Duck low, can't change it. Gotta figure this out, I gotta make it. And if they try to take it, it's yellow tape. I refuse to let them have what's on my plate. Watch out for my bro, that's my babe. Test him, then it's shots to the face.
What up, Rico? When you bump that I won't complain at the wedding, that's what it does. Congratulations to your sister and the groom. I'm glad I was able to help them jump over the broom. On my mama.
To the news and they got that boy slipping. I don't know. Please tell me why they had to kill him. I don't know. But this is murder in my city. Murder in my city. This is murder in my city. Murder in my city. Yeah.
Usually the crew won't move through the eulogy. You'll be plotting, popping, you a G. Who shooting, who driving, you and me. EC, keep that between you and me. That was folks, not least 2 or 3. Streets talk, just watch, you will see. On the set, never charge you a fee. And unless you agree, you a ye. Never been scary, never been phony. Air enemy in the area know me. Everywhere I go, I carry it on me. Cemetery ceremony, buried at home. Blue chucks, obituary struck up. Hope the preacher hurry up and shut the fuck up. View the murder victim, single file line. Violent vengeance, only thing on my mind. Murder.
I don't know.
It's 907, y'all.
Please tell me why.
On my mama. When you a real 9-7 and you with another real 9-7 and you look at the clock and see 907 on the clock, you point that out. Sometimes if you all by yourself and you see 9-7 on the clock, you'll like screenshot that and send it to another real 9-7. It's 907, y'all. It's 9-7 in the morning. You dig a lies? Yeah, SPI, that's me. I'm a 9-7 nigga. What side of that? Is that the 9-7 or the EC side? That's the, okay, bam. 9-7. You feel me? So when I see 9-7, it be like, it's something about, numbers be something. It's just a familiarity. 97%, so close to 100%. So no matter what you attempting to do, typically if you score 97%, you be in there like Blue Smurf. What it do, cuz? Happy C-Day, cuz. Today, your C-Day? Today, Big Spider C-Day too, cuz. I didn't realize when you said Monday. Hey, Monday, your C-Day? I know it's one of these days right here close, cuz. Rest in peace, my Uncle Brody. His birthday was on May 4th. And his first name was Martell. His name was Brody Martell Williams. My grandfather's name was Brody. But we called him Uncle Brody. But the rest of the world called him Martell. And his birthday was May 4th. My brother, Big Spider, his name was Martell. Good looking Mongo Slide neighborhood. And the way my brother's name became Martell is because my father was fond of my uncle, which was be considered his brother-in-law, was my mother's brother. And He was a street nigga, almost like my daddy cursed my brother by naming him after my uncle, Mortel, that was born on the same day. When it comes to choosing a life of crime, street shit, they had identical lives to an extent. Shout out to Ryan, yeah, he's back up in this thing. It's a whole lot been going on, y'all. Let me do this word of the day because I know that other situation is over with. So, bam, emblem was the word of the day. Emblem, a picture with a motto or set of verses intended as a moral lesson, an object or the figure of an object symbolizing and suggesting another object or an idea. Emblem. Through the years, a lot of rap artists have chosen to use an emblem on their chain to represent their organization or their clique. An emblem. Yeah, up here today too, and my Uncle Brody, rest in peace, cuz, on my mama. And then my brother Dice, his shit was yesterday on the 3rd. So happy she day, cuz. You coming down? I had booked us some time so we could get up in there on my mama and get it done. Hey y'all seen what your boy Buck Jenner been up to, man? Oh my mama. This like just when you thought you seen it all. Now, y'all know he ain't been on social media in quite some time. There's reports of him is getting his teeth knocked out and whatever. We know it had to be something because the boy couldn't stay off that thing, ranting and rumbling and saying all type of weird speeches and attacks and claims, and he was just very irrational on social media to the point where it's like drugs. You know, certain things you just can't quit cold turkey. So it's crazy. Somebody supposedly, apparently, was interested where and what Young Buck has been up to. Shout out to Hip Hop Classics Daily because I came across this first on this platform. And somebody apparently, this is a Twitter feed, and if you pay closer attention, you know, I just put it up there. I don't know if you can notice. This is a gay porn star, from what I'm told. Chris, Chase, whatever at the bottom. That's gay porn. That's a clip of some gay porn. And obviously on Twitter, Buck Jenner didn't realize that people can go and look and see what it is that you have been liking. So this dude, somebody went and looked all the way back to 2019 to see what Young Buck had been liking on Twitter. I don't know what motivated them to go do so, or if somebody gave them a heads up, but it seems as if Young Buck had been up to liking. This wasn't just a one like. You see the likes. It was a multiple likes of Young Buck liking gay porn. He on some Buckback Mountain type get down. And the way it's being told is, I think it was exposed, somebody leaked it, screenshotted it, sent it around a couple of times, and Young Buck immediately took to Twitter and tried to delete all his likes. Like, he didn't realize it was too late. He done got caught up in another scandal. I think at this point, Young Buck, you might as well just come all the way out the closet and collect your cheese. You done let the boy from the Old Town Road beat you to it. There's been a host of artists on Love and Hip Hop who get down. Your people in general are making strides in every avenue of industry, media. It's wide open. You see Dwayne Wade, the boy Doja said some like supportive stuff of Dwayne Wade. Who else? Everybody is supportive, bro. They got open arms for you. You might as well go on, come on out. You can rise to the top and be able to tell your story. Show some courage. Like, a lot of times people thought you were courageous through the years because you was aggressive and what you call gangster, and you was out there supposedly when it came to the camera and the microphone. You said a lot of things that would make people think you wasn't giving a and we were thinking you were courageous when actually you were being quite cowardly by denying your true identity and not being who you are. And I just think now that we realize you were bold enough to be on Twitter, your finger actually multiple times hit the like button toward that type of porn, then you might as well. We know about you and your boy Greg, the fiasco back and forth. Y'all had a long-term relationship with all the drama. We heard you on the phone, bro. We heard you on the phone years ago crying to Curtis, and to compare the way you spoke to Curtis and the way you were speaking to Greg, quite similar without the crying, but we heard it in your voice, you wanted to cry. Then we heard you get on camera and try to go real big at Cook-Up Boss about the whole scenario and talk tough to him. But when we heard you communicating with Greg, you were quite humble. So it's time to just be who you are. Buck Jenner, David, Doodoo, Dookie, Brown. Raise your hand, stand firm. You could get with D Wade and them. Mike could ball out harder than you ever could imagine. Oh my mama. That boy Curtis probably could hook you up to go on that show when he was feeling comfortable talking about how gay he felt because of Vivica tantalizing him in his anal region. He explained that to the man, and he promised he wouldn't do it no more, kind of similar to how you was denying. At least he admitted and said he wasn't going to do what made him feel that way anymore. But come on out the closet, Buck. You know, you make yourself look bad by not having the courage to be who you are. On my mama. We all understand. We overstand. It's you. We know it's what you into. Ain't no need to hide. This is the most accepting time in history, Buck Jenner. Be a man. On my mama. Hey, you know what? It wouldn't be right at this time, at this point in the program, if SPI did just go ahead and get his logo on mama.
I mean, we had a great time, but he's just seems like he's got something that's not quite clear.
Oh no, because I let her lick my ass, she thinks I'm gay.
That's the problem.
Oh no. I'm sorry, I'll never do it again.
You're saying don't let anybody like that.
No one like that. No one that'll go on television and say something crazy.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh no. Oh no.
When I wake up in the morning, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, Counting money all day while I smoke. Getting my loc on. Before I lay down at night, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on. For death though, niggas know I'm the loc. Steady getting my loc on. Yeah, your unit used to be so exclusive, but it's over. Stay about the studio, it's useless. They say you gay and your excuses. Vivica used to do your booty hole abusive. Grew up confused, your mom's kissing a bitch. If what nobody paying attention, I've been listening, fifth. Explain how you manage such a feminine pitch. Dealing with them huge genital zits with that infinite itch. Buck Jenner got the whole inner city sick. Fuck nigga, all this time you been on Diddy Dick, idiot. I know what a nigga witty with. And evidently, y'all gorillas on some shitty shit. Keep it $1.50, still fuck with $1.50. Boy, that black eye looking worse than $1.50. I could give a fuck 50. Fuck 50, FDR fast lane, doing about $1.50. When I wake up in the morning, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on. Counting money all day while I smoke. Getting my loc on. Before I lay down at night, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on. For death though, niggas know I'm the loc. Steady getting my loc on. Let me find out. Instead of putting your pickle in her pooter, you got sprung on her tongue, tickling your tutor. Click the computer, could this shit get any cuter? Cuz celebrate getting shot, the loc kick it with the shooters. How the fuck is Buck fucking with the names? Other day seen him on the internet fucking with Sinead. No phonies, push the yayo in the kush, no Tony. Never throw the homie yayo in the bush, pure pussy boy. We all thought he was a pimp, cause he talk with a lisp. and walk with a limp. Rest in peace to Chris Lottie. But one question, Curtis, when the fuck the gangsters ever start investigating murders? Feeling fruity? Miss Fox, bitch, shined your booty. Now you're popping champagne with 6ix9ine to Coochie. Don't miss this movie, I'm controlling the whole shit. On this whole nigga head for all that trolling and whole shit. When I wake up in the morning, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Counting money all day while I smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Before I lay down at night, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. For death though, niggas know I'm the loc. Steady getting my loc on, getting my loc on. That boy said, oh no, because I let her and she did something. I promise I'm gonna do it again. The lady said, yeah, don't let anybody in. He said, yeah, nobody, at least nobody that's gonna go on TV and say something crazy. Yeah, you got company, Buck. You got your boy Fifth, and then your boy Snoopy Doggy. He's been wearing Uggs, French tips. He said that he's super gay cuz #1 fan. So I'm sure he would come out in support of you. You've been on his nuts for years. You know how long you've been on Snoopy Doggy nuts. You used to put me on the phone with him. Y'all used to worship that nigga. Let him mark you out. Oh, my mama. G-Unit can't say you, cuz. He marked you and 50, all you hoe ass niggas out. Oh, blah. Yeah, he been a buster, so what happened when you get marked out by a buster, though? Well, yeah, Buck did it. He said he was waiting on Snoop to come out the closet, too. I found that quite hilarious. So just based on the most recent events with Snoop's sexuality, he's been very comfortable calling himself, somebody claimed that he looked like an auntie. He was like, yeah, I look like an auntie. So what, bitch? And then he's wearing the French tips, the auntie scarves, the Uggs. He said that he's want to be super gay cuz #1 fan. And I'm sure you done put Crippin' in your program, a gay Crip. That's perfect. You, Snoop, y'all can come together, probably make a power group. Make a power move on my mama. I seen D-Wade was rapping too. There you go right there. Y'all can make a group. It is what it is. I was raised by the streets. I'm known from the west to the east. The west to the east. Dog. I'm just... Hey, you know what? Y'all know the clip about the girl. This your mama? Bam. I want to make a statement to say I done got caught up in hearing, and I got to admit it, some questionable information because it was more than one source had sent it to me, and because dealing with these people, I've never had an issue of relaying information that I got from them and then not being true. I kind of got caught up in the habit of just trusting the source, and I would go over it to see it for myself, but I really had no real way to verify whether or not it was true or not, but I was interested in the video before I even knew it was a big thing. When I first came across it on social media, I posted on my page because it was real shocking, real bold to me. And then down the line, and I remember I showed it to y'all, and I was like making commentary like, man, whoever she is, either her knowledge of the people that she's being aggressive toward allows her to know that there is no risk involved in what she's doing, or she's a person that really does not care about dying, or the type, because that's the type of energy that's going to create. That's the only commentary I had. So it was kind of like when so many people shot it to me saying she was dead, it was kind of like, oh, no shit, I kind of expected that. So I went on and I reacted to the fact that she had passed. And now all of a sudden, some people that I even have even more confidence that live in New York are telling me, nah, I know her, she ain't dead. They send me screenshots of her on Facebook arguing with people saying I don't know why they dead, saying I'm dead. I had people in my comments saying because of what the video showed in the first place that I ain't got no business saying bless her soul or rest her soul based on the fact that she slapped her mama. Now check this out. My mama is more sacred than anything in the world to me. And the actual immediate response you're saying makes a whole lot of sense. Oh yeah, fuck her. But the reason why I left room open to bless her soul, I didn't feel like I hated her because she did that to someone else's mother. That's not my mother. There's no need. The thing is this. You just got to know how much someone else's mother is going to mean to them. However, a mother that has disrespected you to a certain degree may be deserving of that type of, that's female on female. It's not like it was a man doing that. So at that point, I had no idea what the mother possibly could have done to her. So I wasn't saying it was necessarily foul for her to do that to the mother, because war is war and women get into it or whatever it is. And I wasn't judging her morality by the fact that she did somebody mama like that. I just knew how serious it was, and I perceived that it was quite risky. So when I heard that she was had got shot and killed, I wasn't celebrating that fact or saying that's what she deserved, because, like, once again, I don't know what happened between her and that woman. Almost every grown woman is a mother. So I just knew that she had no respect for the persons who mother that was. So I didn't celebrate it. People's getting on my case for saying bless her soul, because she's a black woman that died. And nobody knows the real insides of what happened. So when I was like, damn, that's fucked up, but kind of like what I expected. I was surprised but not shocked, or shocked but not surprised. And now my boy Cash from New York, the female that I told y'all about that told me I know her, they get busy, she got back in my DM and like, she not dead. So to that young lady, I want to apologize for announcing your death. If you are alive, I don't want to wish hope or speak death upon anyone undeserving whatsoever. It was just, your story is hella interesting. You a fool. On my mama, I have never seen anyone with that degree of boldness that can put it. I'm like, maybe that lady don't have any male children, or I don't know, but you did your stuff. I don't know why you did that woman's mother like that, or that person's mother like that. So many stories done come up. I heard it was over money. First it was over a boyfriend. Now they telling me that it's over a girl-on-girl relationship, and that's the other girl's mother. So I don't know, but you a fool. And if you ain't dead, salute to you in the sense that you did what you did, and you still around, and they speaking on your downfall and your death, and it ain't true. Everyone else, my position don't change. You know what happened if you do anyone mother like that in normal situation. But like I told y'all, she must know something we don't know, because you just can't run around and do mamas like that. But if she ain't dead, I want to apologize for even speaking death on her existence, man. She survived that and she pulled that off. Hey, you can't hate on the fact that she did that. That usual disclaimer message though, don't go try this at home. That don't mean get to going disrespecting people mamas, because everybody ain't going for that one. On my mama.
Overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. Can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. Everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
This time around, I ain't moving with a gang of homies. By my lonely, couple bad bitches hanging on me. For sure, sharpshooters on deck though. Will I ever let my foot up off these bitch niggas' neck? No. Blue Bentley getting blunted. Wonder how it come to that. Can't let a rat do me like they done my nigga Thundercat. Baymac, place nothing above my paper. Couple slugs for the haters, but I love my neighbors. Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script. script. Don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the
I
marathon
overlook my
continue.
competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
On the east, the streets anticipate my new release. Legendary beast, peace to Lil Tootie Reese. 97,000 in a day's work. It hurt to read the paperwork, we from the same turf. Talking super turned up to make things worse. Passed out passes in the past, I take the blame first. Go hard when I'm cleaning up the backyard. Queerdos sound like a queen trying to act hard. I represent the truth, we don't play by the same rules. There is no competition cause I can't lose. Versus vicious, sell them like souvenirs. Blue diamonds in my ear, hella fly,
Overlook
boom
my
again.
competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Look here, the haters act like he don't know me. One man gang, I don't need no homie. On the 7 these days, they don't even see him seldom. Kind of money, who done touch more than me and Melvin? Anybody help him? Hell no, ho. Straight line dollars, they'll dog dough. SBI spot, can't never have it. East side legend like A7 Magic. Honcho hustle. Plus see the bomb in the booth, counting coins like Chucky from Swan. How the most easy with the ends gon' bow down. Ballin', clowning like Benzo.
Overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Neighborhood, the marijuana-thon continue. SIP to Nip the Crip, Keyway Christ. That's crazy. Yeah, he's a. Hey, you already know, Rico. Salute though. That's deep. I don't know why you feel that way. I don't have a clue, man. Oh, my mama. We was rocking since before he was even anything. My mama. Y'all seen your boy Clifford Harris on the Mike Tyson podcast? Man, I was gonna upload the shout out to Scotland in the building. I was gonna upload the video, but I'm like, the video circulating so much. It's, if you haven't seen it, it's easy to see it. No need of risking. Usually when you upload heavily used content, it can end up counting against you down the line. YouTube don't like that. But anyway, to set the scenario, I had to react because your boy T.I. also missed an opportunity of redemption, of actually becoming more of what he is attempting to present himself to be, and which is a transparent, forthcoming, honest brother. He had a real teachable moment. Once he was squozing or forced or whatever word you would use to participate in the weed tip commercial, when he finally had enough pressure placed upon him that caused him to decide to participate on the behalf of the prosecution in a murder trial where the suspect was found guilty and given a very lengthy sentence, due in part to the fact that Clifford Harris sat on the stand once again on behalf of the prosecution in the state of Ohio, I believe it was, and he gave an account of an event that took place that evening where he was involved in a physical altercation inside of a venue. He traveled some distance down the road, leaving the venue, and 2 different episodes of shooting occurred to where his best friend, Phil, rest in peace, lost his life in the process. And everything from the incidents that took place in the club, which sparked the commotion, all the way down to his friend being shot, his entourage being sprayed with bullets a second time, even mentioning that someone that was accompanying him returned fire. Later to claim he returned fire himself in an interview. He said conflicting things. He said so many things. He described everything that took place that evening, which caused the suspects who were already on trial for these actions, for everything that the state was attempting to prove they did. He corroborated it all. And I found it so ironic that he was also asked about some female associates that were with him at the time of this event, that were people he should not have been around when it comes to the laws of marriage or the commitment you made to your code to your wife. You know, he professed to be such a subscriber to the G code. And when it came to being threatened with being exposed for violating the marital code, this Clifford Harris had the nerve to plead the fifth. Now, he gave all these reasons why he had to go to court and participate. He said his homeboy mama wanted him to. He said that they were threatening to take millions of dollars from him had he not shown up. So these were the elements that propelled him to eventually participate in this court trial. But nothing I see forced him to answer any questions whatsoever, because when it came to the question that actually bothered him to answer, which was not about the felonies committed, it was about, did you have some females with you that you wasn't married to? He didn't want his wife to know that whatever his company was. And when they asked him about the females, he said, I plead the fifth. Now that's just a slap in the face of anything that you consider G code, any street type of anything. And because he was bold enough to slap all that in the face, that was his moment to say, look, y'all, you see what this can do to you? The G code ain't nothing. I don't live by that. I had to weigh it out and throw the G code away. Instead, he tried to represent himself as still a representative of the G code with the actions that he made, with the steps that he chose to take. And then I come across social media, and he's steady trying to be a person in the forefront when it comes to issues of character. And it's like, dude, we see you on the podcast, and I don't assume that Mike Tyson was calling him a snitch. You know, if your name was Rick, Mike Tyson would have been, it's the Rickster. It's the Rickster. We here with the Rickster. But a guilty soul, a guilty spirit. The way the camera caught him when he was like, we got the tipster in the building. Oh, my mama. It's like Clifford didn't realize what was going on. He didn't know what was coming next, and his face just told on him, because he know he's a weed tipper. It's just crazy, just like Buck Jenner. Had you took this opportunity of weakness and failure to live up to what you expressed that you live up to be truly honest, and show and speak about how in your sight it's not worth it. And when it came time to decide, was you gonna stick to the G code or go to what you consider the man code, the civilian code, the family code, the do what really matters code, to leave that BS code alone. When you chose that code, you should have spoke on it, stayed with it, and then perhaps you could attempt to receive some deserving redemption. But you trying to pull the wool over everybody's eyes, sitting up on the stand on the behalf of the prosecution, causing an individual contributing to his guilty verdict to be stretched out for incidents that took place between he and you, and you refused to participate with the prosecution for quite some time until you got caught up in that federal case and they used that to barter against. And then you came with your testimony. And that's why don't nobody have to say it. Somebody like Mike Tyson, who was trying to be cordial to you and welcome you to his place and give you a nickname as a term of endearment. He was saying that fondly, the tipster. And it caused you to feel guilty because of things you've done. On my mama. Appreciate that, Meg. I see that 5. But that's crazy, bro. You was on the prosecution squad, and then you try to represent it as if you wasn't. And you only taint the image and the impact of those on the positive side that I see you stand with, like the Killer Mikes and the other people, the David Banners, anyone that has the message that's kind of reminiscent of yours, and the ones that stand up with the character post street thug hip hop reminiscent of you, you really take away from what they're doing with your tainted past and the way you attempt to go beyond it without accepting it and claiming it. You wiped it clean from the internet. And we know you so far behind the government and all them, we know how information can be controlled because you wiped an almost hour testimony away from the internet where you told everything. But that's funny, if y'all haven't seen the video of him on the, I believe it's the Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson podcast. And he was doing the introduction, Mike Tyson, happy as can be. I don't believe he was trying to be slick tongue or nothing, but he called him finally the tipster. And it looked like T.I. was wondering, was he up? Was it a setup? What was coming next? He thought some crazy questions were coming, which didn't seem to follow. But it's a pretty laughable moment. And I just find it ironic that with him trying to be such a positive figure, he's so ashamed of himself, of his actions, that he does not have the courage, like Buck Jenner, to say, yes, I did that. I know I came out into the public and represent myself, Rubber Band Man, Trap God, and all this about the Trap Museum. I know I said that I pledged to the G Code, but youngsters, let me tell y'all something. I have a lot of things that people work hard to acquire that I don't want to let go. And when it came down to it being pressed, was I going to stay solid to this G Code, or was I going to secure these things that I've obtained that matter to my family? Guess what, youngsters? I realized the G Code wasn't worth it, and I went with this positive family thing, and this is what I advise you to do. Don't wait till you get put in a position like me where you have to. If he would have said that, then you're okay. But you are continuing to be a fraud, to rat, and then try to wipe your history clean. That's the same thing they do to us as black people in America. Make us think our history started as slavery somewhere in America or shortly from when they took us from Africa. Not making us aware of all the majestic, mighty, beautiful things that our people have been responsible for doing, being kings and queens and rulers. Far beyond that, they just wiped the history the same way Clifford just wiped his history. He's learning tactics of his masters and utilizing it upon his own. But because of the fact that he has still stayed relevant in the eye of the media and in our culture, entertainment-wise, due to television and ventures and his relationships with other celebrities, the generation that is current has no idea of the fact that he sold his soul to stay out of prison when his homie got smoked. It's crazy because he eliminated that part of history, that portion of history. Oh, my mama.
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas.
Oh, my mama. This is what I want to say. T.I. let 6ix9ine Tekashi take his spot. 6ix9ine Tekashi's taking Buck Jenner and T.I.'s spot because not only is he comfortable adorning himself in the rainbow and speaking positively toward the Metro he-she movement, he was confident to sit up, get on the stand, testify, sit back, claim it, and then come back and say, this is what I did. So just like, and look how he's still being celebrated, accepted. They can't take his shine away. He's probably going to be a bigger personality star than he ever was before. And T.I., you allowed Tekashi to display more courage than you. Quite cowardly, sir. You should be ashamed.
Really with this shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno. So when it come to diamond,
it ain't nothing.
Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we
Stay front.
We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistol with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide and getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my day uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this beans. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. They unos. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies live the game. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Game bang active. Really with this shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Shout out to all my day unos, my day one knots on my mama. Your boy Boosie say, if the Treyway, if them niggas don't do nothing to, he said if they don't do nothing to the boy, to Coochie, they some bitches. I say, you do something to Coochie, you a fool. Because unless you a torpedo ready, you might as well make your reservations and reception at booking and then go do something to him. Because I'm pretty sure it's all eyes on that guy as far as surveillance, and he paying top dollar. You see, he came out day one, $1 million security chain. Seen a report he made like something like a $20 million check. And that little time he was down. So, you know, if you got your eyes set on, that's the thing about these rats. They say snitches get stitches or found in ditches. That seemingly is no longer the case. Just like Boosie say, like, oh yeah, you know, something had to be done. Maybe in a smaller town where niggas is coming back and being accessible, and your mind frame, we know you've been involved in certain things, not knocking how you saying, but it's a little different when a nigga is spending the same, the bag you trying to spend to get at him, he's spending a multiplied bag on staying safe, really aware, head on the swivel, spooked, cooperating. Never know how much he's doing for them at this point. He might got cameras in every orifice, microphones as well. So I would think twice. You know what I'm saying? Before following your boy, don't let Boosie pump y'all up, Treyway. Y'all might as well just hang that up, man. That's a wrap. On my mama. Sage T, Scipio, good looking. On my mama. That ain't Scipio, is it? Used to come to the Blue Room. Ain't no way. I don't know. I'm saying it might, just think about it. The Takuchi situation is way beyond a rapper. Dude is an agent. He's an agent, bro. On my mama. So if you're gonna do something to an agent, you know how efficient you're gonna have to be about your get down. So once again, I get the idea just from the way Boosie get down and the way he present himself with things he's been involved in, which we know is like way hectic. It come from a very a lot less sophisticated environment than what dude is dealing in. You know what I'm saying? You in the backwoods of Louisiana and all that, and them parts, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Mississippi, things go different in them little sections, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my mama. Niggas coming over you. Like just how you hear Jay Prince's name. Like the type of things that you hear Jay Prince, the way people speak about Jay Prince, and the way I see him jump on the internet with certain things that's going on, it's like, how do you operate like that in the wide open and everybody have this understanding? And it just blows my mind. So it just lets you know when you come from other little areas, but things move a little different. But New York City, the police city, where the feds have already been involved, already utilized this tool and to a very effective way. And then on top of that, they really gave sentences to a lot of people who they convinced to coochie. They violated you. These people aren't your real friends. So in a protective sense, and then he got his own dollars. Man, after this damn quarantine, you don't know how many extra cameras they got put up. We probably 5G'd it. 5G Minority Report it down. They probably seeing, hearing everything. They didn't care. They said, damn it, if it got to be some COVID-19 involved, whatever it's going to be, corona, it is what it is. Better leave the coochie alone on my mama, Baba. Go fire yourself somewhere. The boy even got out of jail earlier because of the virus, though. Man, let Bill Cosby out. They said it's killing older black men worse than anybody. Let Bill Cosby about that thing. Oh, mama. No, he got coin. It's crazy, though. Ain't nothing like the Southern District of New York, 95% conviction rate. You heard that? Oh, mama. New York so cold. I'd have been to court in New York. I'd have been to jail in New York. They so cold with the police energy out there. We in a 15-passenger van, probably overpacked, but we in a 15-passenger van and a driver, so that's at least 16 people. Get pulled over in New York. One pistol in the car. However, the pistol is registered in the name of the person who got the pistol in the car. They still take everybody in a van to jail for the one pistol. And we all had to go to court. Oh, mama, they is not playing. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they threw all them conspiracies around and all that. But yeah, and why ain't really the place to be trying to do obviously no organized nothing. I remember when he was just bullshitting, clowning with the G Unit Crip shit. But, we sending on records and shit. We recording. It's fun. On my mama, I'm not finna bring the set into no hip-hop divisiveness with no other hip-hop crew or no other busters and none of that. So we G Unit Crip, just saying it. On my mama, I remember that nigga Curtis came one time from New York. I don't know if I had landed in New York or he landed in L.A. But I know shortly upon us getting together this one time, he was like, yo, B, and people, they believe you with that G Unit Crip shit, B. On my mama, and I kind of seen the concern in his eyes. On my mama. I ain't lying. I'm from the Bay, right? But I see his tension out there with essays. It'd be crazy to see because we hella cool with the essays out here. Yeah, I mean, through the years we've had a history of a lot of tension out here. I choose not to want to dwell on that as a fact as much as focus on the fact that I'm seeing movements in peace, that in unity that I've never seen before. Even with this latest case where we've seen that the elderly Hispanics have been violated. That's a trigger. And I want to say this too, because I see a lot of people coming in the comments saying, oh, what about when they did this or when blacks get done that and blacks get done that? Just so y'all know, to the people who personally got in my DM, the essays, that respectfully got at me about the issues, and I told y'all that they got at me, and then I spoke on it and gave my spiel on it, right? Bam. You guys have no idea that the other videos of what what has been done from Latino toward us negatively, I've even when I agreed to speak on it, or if I agreed or not, I just heard what they said. When I spoke on it, I've exchanged that content with them. However, they made a request of me. That doesn't in turn mandate me to make a request in return. I operate differently. Perhaps my request is made just by honoring your request. A lot of times, less is more. So if you make a request of me and I oblige and then make you aware of content that's similar, there's no need to make me making a request for you to, if you are a man of honor, which y'all don't typically realize, you say you from out of town, dealing with this off and on with the essays, just in general, when it comes to these street organizations and this gang thing, they've always seemingly possessed a deeper sense of honor, integrity, uniformity, organization, and respect generally than we have. It's always we've been like the IDGAF mentality to the level that where it seemed like nothing mattered. And it's been to the detriment of what we tried to build as revolutionary movements and all that. Our institutions as far as gangs, they nothing, bro. But however, these people came to us in a form of respect instead of just replying to automatic triggers. Now, let me tell you something. Y'all understand that. Anytime an essay is getting at you about cleaning something up, and they are established, affiliated to that say, Serenos, they really with that, they automatically let you know this is how we gonna handle if it is on our side. And when they talking to me, because they know how long I've been around, it's almost like they know they ain't gotta tell me how they gonna handle it on my mama. So it's not like peace is not always about being in love. And me speaking to our people is who I'm not finna get on no internet. They didn't get on the internet and make a public appeal for me to holler at my people. So why would I get on the internet and make a public appeal for them to holler at their people? You have no idea what transpired behind. I'm a spokesperson for myself. And then as I speak for myself, just because of who I am, I represent the people that are like me. So those that realize I'm making sense and understand the position I'm taking is a position that makes sense for all of us, then they're going to allow my words to speak for them. I can't speak for the Latins unless they express certain things to me and I agree with them and I know we agree on that, and then when I speak, I can speak for that. But yeah, I'm not here to say tit for tat or none of that. The bottom line is we need to have a different understanding overall. And y'all are going off of these little highlighted incidents that happen to go viral, not realizing the things that we see every day in and out on these streets, bro. So the fact that you not really out here, I understand why you wouldn't understand that, but everybody that got comments on it and thoughts on it, especially those not involved, mind your business though. You see things playing out in the public, and a lot of times, because there's so many people involved, and this is the time of social media, people may make appeals and address issues in general that have nothing to do with you that you might not understand. They may interest you because you come across it, but for you to start passing judgment and trying to break down this, that, and the other really puts you in a foolish position, because to being ignorant of all the insides and outs is going to cause you to sound ignorant when you addressing it. You know what I'm saying? It was so much, you might think I came on here and made an appeal that said so much, but you have no idea there was only so much I could actually say. And to those who had an ear, they heard. A word to the wise is sufficient. There is a language that speaks from the heart, the mind, and the soul of these streets and these institutions and prisons, that we could utilize certain grunts and words and certain words that the average person paying attention is going to miss a whole lot of what we're saying. So we moving in the right direction. And it's not my job or my intention to highlight every hiccup or negative incident along the way. We moving toward that direction. Good looking, Haitian Queen. I appreciate that, baby. Neighborhood. Speaking on social media sometimes it's self-snitching. Yeah, but y'all done brought in the word. The snitching is so big, it's ridiculous. Snitching is incriminating, whether it's in a legal sense or not. If you with your buddy and you guys work together and he does something that the boss wouldn't approve of as far as clocking in or some of that nature, and you give him up, you done snitched on him. You done caused him to face some type of consequences for something that he did in that situation that didn't even involve you. In his criminal life, you get up here and speaking on what you're doing, just like the boy Young Chop. All the antics that he was up to, well, I mean, just I don't know how I'm sure I said it. He's got to be on his way to jail, trying to get to jail at least. You jumping out, walking up on people apparently confrontationally in their neighborhood with burners, on camera talking about you shooting, you opening your door, turn off the light, shooting guns in the air. You apparently getting your Uber shot up, threatening niggas on camera, and think you're not gonna end up in jail? Oh my mama. You know that ain't the way to go. Oh God. He said we all deserve peace. Now, I don't know about that. Those that refuse to contribute toward the development of peace, I don't know how deserving they are of it. Oh my mama. Deserve is a cold word. Deserve means you have earned or you have some type of entitlement based on something that is established outside of your actual performance or input. So deserve is that's a cold word. I won't say all. When you say all, I try not to speak in absolutes, because when you speak in absolutes, it's the easiest way to have your theory debunked. Because more likely than not, one rule does not apply to everybody, as much so as there will be multiple rules that better fit different groups and types of people. So when you're speaking about, or I won't even say we, I try to get out of the habit of admonishing others to do. I prefer to just do myself, and then when I'm sharing, just expose what I do. And then you can compare that to what you do, and maybe perhaps if you choose to try my tactics or to take the path I take and see if it's as effective, efficient, or more effective or more efficient than what you have tried in the past, then that's on you. I'm trying to get out of the habit of saying you should or never. I would say I try to, I practice, I never. And then that's the way I feel like I would desire to communicate more effectively. Because it's kind of like your antennas go up when somebody attempts to tell another adult what you should do. Nobody really want nobody to tell them what to do. A suggestion is one thing. So if I am concerned with perhaps seeing anything turn out better for anyone that I encounter, instead of saying, hey, you should, I say, I would. And then that's a more effective way of offering perhaps some helpful information without causing somebody to be defensive or to turn you straight off, because a lot of people just don't give a damn what somebody else tell them what to do. G. Lou, I appreciate it. Yeah, we had like a session and a half today because I had technical difficulties in the beginning. Could nobody hear me? All my signals were reading fine. Everything was up. The mic, I did all the troubleshooting I could, but we still couldn't get the sound on, which caused me to have to, I just shut down everything, restarted the whole computer, which we all know is one of the most effective troubleshooting tactics for non-computer literate individuals such as myself, and it worked, but it took a little time. But it's about that time. Yummy came here at the last minute, lit that screen up, helped the low get his green up. Appreciate that with the blue diamonds. I don't do nothing but true rhyming. Did some timing. Oh, my mama. Rico, what it do? The Bluminati. Megalicious, appreciate you. Haitian Queen, always. Came too fly, recognize that. I appreciate you, recognize. Hydro Hustler, on my mama. In fact, I'm working on getting out of that habit. You explained it very fluently and eloquently. No blanket statements, no absolutes. There's always exceptions. Indeed, sir. The only absolute that we can take is doing to others as you have them doing to you. And if we can absolutely attempt to treat everyone in that fashion, I think we'll all be better off. On my mama, we could eliminate a whole lot of religions and disagreements and beliefs and traditions and all that, and let's just try to roll with the golden rule and treat others the way we would be treated. And then you know how spoiled some of y'all are. Some of us are. There I go again. Some of us are. We want to be treated royally. Oh, my mama. Be about your marathon at all costs, though.
My mom always says that I have an old soul, whatever that means. She says that while other kids worry about toys, I worry about helping those in need. I guess that's true, but I still love toys too. I think what makes me different from other kids is that I'm Riley and they're not. The end.
Neighborhood Net Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low.
Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
Yeah, neighborhood Net Hustle. Giving a shout out right now to SPI in the streets. My nigga Spotter Low, y'all already know what it is. Sauce and Oh yeah, and don't forget check my website out too. NipseyHustle.com. Streets.net. Shout out my nigga SPI. Gotta get back in and do it again. My nigga Roy do it again.
Tupac of my generation, Pac was highly intelligent, but in our culture, street culture, especially in his generation, intelligence was viewed as a form of weakness. How do you get the people that's really affected by, you know, what we're trying to solve involved?
My love is when I pick it right with me. I never really pick it right with me. Don't be I get heavy.
Mathematical mode. Marathoning, making moves, taking the heartbreaking news, make major breaking news. Nephews, nieces, siblings, seeds, they confused. Waking up, shaking, aching, praying that it's April Fool's. Choking child from the now, stakes is huge. Snakes and fake straddling the gate, it's too late to choose. Through violent vengeance gave victory, paid your dues. Motivated, demonstrated, elevated views. Truths don't die, we multiply, I ain't make the rules. Self-medicate, meditate, and celebrate the blues. Neighborhood, roller coaster, you can take the cruise, I'm good. Blue laces, suede Puma's favorite shoes. Jesus to the generations, you never say me on my babies. Most beautiful gift Puto ever gave me. For such a precious life, who decides Christ? I couldn't feel the slide twice, cause they crucified Christ.
I'm out here to A with it, fuck with my niggas. They do the Hitman West shit. I'm gonna be the spokesperson for this whole Hitman West shit. Y'all know what it is, my nigga. I'm the new voice of the West. A&B, Slaughter Boys, all money in. And that's what it is. We represent that. Hitman West, my nigga. We creating an outlet, connecting the dots. You know what it is. From LA to the A, all the way to NY.